What's up, you guys?
Welcome to the long lost series of Monday Motivation.
You crazy mother.
Yeah, sorry guys, we took a little break from doing Monday Motivations because we were focusing on doing the vlog and just kind of busy.
Work, traveling, we just got really busy this year.
But a couple of you guys have reached out to me on Instagram about it, and we wanted to come back and start it. So there is a huge bee out the window, and that's really freaky looking. Okay, sorry. So today's Monday Motivation is about
The moment when all of the stars align, when it is a perfect opportunity.
Yeah.
Psych. Because that never, ever happens. Ever.
Never. So a lot of times we wait for the perfect moment, wait for the perfect opportunity, the perfect person.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, like the perfect fill in the blank doesn't exist, and it's never going to.
Mm-mm.
And you need to be like aware that that doesn't exist, and also know how to accept your flaws and the world's flaws, and how to really interact with them.
Or the flaws of a situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That it's like, oh, I would start this business if only I could raise money, or if there was an investor willing to invest in me, or
If I had 10 clients.
If I had 10 clients, or if I was only a millionaire, or, you know what I mean? Like, if these if-onlys that you're waiting for, or maybe you're not even waiting for them, but you just accepted it, and you're never going to try because of them, it's okay. No situation is ever perfect. The stars are never completely aligned. No situation is all the I's are dotted and all the T's are crossed. It doesn't exist. But when you go into it, you have to just be aware of it, like Brandy said, and embrace it, and then try and adapt around those situations. How can you use this situation and maybe attack it in a different way? Because it really could be a flaw, you know what I mean? Or it really could be a weakness or kind of a difficult point, but it shouldn't stop you.
Yeah, it teaches you how to navigate people and situations. A lot of times people are like, well, I don't want to start a YouTube channel, or I don't want to create articles because I'm not an expert and all this sort of stuff. It's like, well, you're never going to be an expert if you don't start with anything.
That's a really good point.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Same for business. It's like, well, I'm not an expert in running a business. I never went to school for it. Or I didn't go to school to be a programmer. How am I ever going to get hired as one? Well, he never went to school for either one of those things. Not for anything. And, he's found a way to navigate the waters of starting a company, teaching himself how to program. And these are things that you can do too. And by no means are we experts, like we always say.
No.
But we are willing to show you guys what we do on a daily basis to see things that we try and to see if we do fail, how we learn from them, or if we do succeed, you guys are there cheering us on, and also being like, wow, okay, if they can do it, then we can do it too.
Yeah, I literally think that that's one of the coolest things about this, is because hopefully we're not portraying ourselves as experts. We try and portray what we know and what we're learning, but hopefully through the vlogs you get to see all the stuff we're learning, how we're always adapting, how we're always trying new things, and that's the biggest thing. Now, to take the reverse side a little bit, don't go into a blatant failure, right? Like, if you're like, oh, you know what, if I only had these customers, or if I only had this, but nobody actually ever would want your product and nobody would ever become your customer, or you're like, I'm gonna start talking about brain surgery, you know what I mean?
And you have no background.
Yeah, no background, you don't know anything about brains, then you know what, then that's probably not the best situation. Or if somebody's like a drug addict, they're a bum, like there's certain things that you're like, okay, don't just go into it, I'm pointing you, that's not you, just make that clear. Don't just go into it blindly. Obviously try and stack the odds against you, but sometimes not every single thing is in your favor, but let the majority, right?
Yeah.
It just doesn't have to be a perfect situation. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. It's like, obviously go after things that you know, or things that you are able to figure out, like programming. I mean, I literally have a video, a blog article of all the different resources, not even all of them, that you can use to teach yourself. But yeah, certain things like, medical, legal, there are certain things that you probably definitely want to have a degree and you should have a degree.
Or experience, or like
Yeah.
sitting with other thought leaders or something, right?
Yeah.
And also too, from like a product standpoint, some people are like, oh, if I could just build one more feature, if I could just do this, then the product would finally be perfect and ready to launch. Never exists, never happens.
You never want to wait for it to be perfect.
Yeah. Hopefully those are examples that just are like, one, stack the odds in your favor, but don't ever wait for the exact perfect opportunity, because it doesn't happen.
It doesn't, Jump, go after what it is that you're wanting to go after, and seek out people that have done it before you.
Yes.
If you are wanting to start a business, or you're interested in, I don't know, there's like 100 different things, like programming or things like that, you can always, ask us about our experiences in these areas, and we can give you some advice or watch some of our previous videos, because we're more than happy to share with you guys.
Yep.
And keep you in the loop on what we're doing and how we've been able to do it thus far.
Yeah, for sure.
That is today's Monday Motivation, and we are back. So hold us accountable and see you next Monday doing another one of these. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and let us know in the comments, and also subscribe to our channel below.
Stay motivated, guys. Have a great Monday.
Yeah. Thank you.